Okay, so let's keep this real simple, right? So here are 5 reasons why you should get the Sony A7R III in 2022. Where did I put my coffee? So the first reason is the sensor. The Sony A7R III has a 42.4 megapixel Exmor-R full frame sensor. And this sensor is really light sensitive, and paired up with a full frame lens, you can get some really high quality and some super sharp photos. This is also great because of professional use, because you get so many pixels, means that you can print out your work on larger scales. But it is also good for internet content because you are able to crop in post-production. And yes, the Sony A7R III is a few years old by now, but this video is just me telling my top 5 things that I like about this camera. And am I biased? I guess yes. Yes, of course I am. This is my main camera that I have been shooting on. And of course there are negative sides about the camera as well, but am I going to cover those? Nope. And yes, there are newer and better cameras out there. I know. So with that out of the way, let's continue with the next thing that I really like about this camera, and that is that it has 120 FPS at full HD. I mean, who doesn't love a good 120 frames per second shot? And on top of that, it also has 4K 25 or 30 frames per second. And now the third thing that I like is that it has Slog capabilities. And Slog is a picture profile that gives your footage a more grayish kind of look out of the camera. And this is because it makes it possible for the camera to keep more information, which also makes it possible for you to get more out of the footage in post-production. So you can do more work when it comes to the color grading. And the R3 has both Slog 2 and Slog 3, but personally I only use Slog 2 because I don't think the R3 can handle the Slog 3 footage. Next up is the form factor and the size of the camera. Personally, I really like the form factor of this camera. I know some people don't, but I really do. So it is a small and versatile camera. It weighs in at about 650 grams, and I have brought it on hikes. I've used it, I can bring it pretty much anywhere. Hikes, traveling, even in a helicopter. Has been no problems whatsoever. There it is. Oh, cheers. And now the last thing that I like about this camera is, of course, going to be its price. And this is why cameras that have a few years on them are a great option, because they are usually quite price worthy. So how much is the Sony A7R III right now? Well, I would guess it's between $2,500 and $3,000 right now, depending on where you buy it. And if you are comfortable with buying it used, you could get it for even cheaper. But I will leave a link to it down below that you can check it out. And that's it for this video. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.